Today, we'll be using Koala Sampler to create a beat, using some samples that I've grabbed from this vinyl record here, 20 Golden Oldies Volume 5, specifically from the song We'll Sing in the Sunshine by Bobby Martin. Let's go. Today, I'm going to start off with the samples that we're going to be using. That's it. So first thing I want to do is just bring the volume up a touch. Then I'm going to utilize the split stems function. So vocals, it's not bad. It's still a bit of the guitar in there, drums. Some interesting pumping, particularly when the kick hits. Not bad again. Bass. I think so far maybe the bass is the cleanest. Pretty good. Other. So we've got some harmony vocals in there, mixing in with the guitar. With all that in mind, I'm going to start off with vocals because that is the element which drew me to wanting to use this sample. I'm going to go and put this on bus D. I'm going to do some filtering. That just cleans things up a little, and then ooh, I like -3 semitones with the pitch. I'm then gonna go and go to auto chop. I'm gonna go lazy. And what I'm most interested in using in this sample is these long vocal notes. We're gonna go one shot, choke group is gonna be 1, and we're gonna hit chop. This little sort of noise, almost more artifact from the stem splitting is kind of cool, is just like a textural loop. Already with these vocal chops, there's something that can be pretty easily cooked up, I think. This is probably the one thing that I've found that I'm not enjoying so much with Koala Sampler is, and I might just be doing it wrong, there might be a way to actually do it, but just moving samples around on the pads, arranging them, like you can, grab and sort of, but it's more copy pasting rather than actually moving the sample. Other than that, so far, I'm really, whoa, I don't know what I just did there. Other than that, I'm really enjoying Koala Sampler. It's more just, this sort of like page sample management is a bit finicky. So with my vocal samples there done, the next thing I want to try and do is see if this drum loop is usable at all. I guess I could, instead of using it as a loop, sort of pick the best one shots. I might do that. That's a pretty good kick there. I'll use that. Bit of this, gonna send it to bus A, filter out some of that top end, probably do a mid-range scoop and boost. Oh, that's got a good thud to it. I'm then gonna copy that over, get a snare sound. Yeah, that'll work. Now, there's really not much sort of hi-hat information here. So I'm definitely going to have to go in and add some sort of hi-hat sound. Let's go to one shots. Go maybe some shakers. Don't mind that. So just nice, simple shaker sound. But I'm also going to go and find some hats. Just nice and simple. Whilst I'm here, I might get some claps. I guess, instead of reinforcing the snare that I have with another snare, maybe just some claps. I've got an idea for 2 separate sections already, just with the vocals. I'm gonna get them down first. A little bit sloppy. Just gonna adjust some of these hits. Next section. Cool. I'm then going to double up. That's my 2 sections so far. I think before I move on, I'm going to have a look at adding a beat into here. And I'm already sort of hearing some sequencing as well, so I think what I'm going to do is start doing that. So having sort of like an intro that starts off with the vocals, some sparse drums, and then a full beat comes in on sort of the second repeat. Cool. All right, there's section A done. Section B. Cool. What it's really missing now is definitely a bass line. It's sparse and quite hollow. So I think definitely a bass line is going to really help bring this together. So we've got our bass here already. What I'm going to do is just grab a note and use it. I'm going to send this to bus B, and then I'm just bringing up some mid-range there. Get maybe like a bit more character and note value. Not bad. Nice, I'm pretty happy with that. It's just a simple A and B section. What's definitely missing now is just sort of that mid-range. You know, we've got a nice beat driving things. We've got the bass, you know, holding down the low end. We've got the vocal sample sort of taking up the nice melodic top end. But yeah, there's sort of like the mid-range, which is a bit missing. Cool. Alright, I think that could work for that section. Just gonna go ahead, copy that over, and then see if there's another chord that can work in this B section. That's kind of cool. Do I want to put any in the intro? Maybe just like right at the end there in that last bar, just to sort of help lead in to the following section. So I think to give this a little bit more character, definitely bit cooker. Jitter's nice. Probably a little bit of reverb from the free verb. Yeah. And then for the vocals, I probably want the bit cooker again. And then I think some delay. I like the tape delay. Bass. Compressor, we're gonna go a ratio of 20. We're not gonna compress as much as it already is. Let's go see how that sounds. Then I might put the side chain just pretty gently on, so it sort of pumps a little bit, and that's going to be activated by the drums. Just going to bring volume of these hats down a little bit, and I'm also going to make them a little trashier. Might pan them slightly, and then I might actually do the sidechain again on the vocals, but it's going to be activated by the bass, and it's going to be really subtle, just to get some like gentle movement because the vocal line is so repetitive. On the main, gonna put warble, turn the round flutter down a bit. Do some EQ after that. So anyone from Koala Sampler is here tuning in. The only thing that I wish I could add at the moment for Koala Sampler is one more band in the EQ where I can do something similar to what I've done here. You know, adjust the lows, adjust the highs and the high mid, but just one more band for the low mid would be perfect. I'm pretty happy with that, how it's sounding. I think I want to start sequencing it out a little bit more, however. So I've definitely got an intro. I've got, I guess, the first A and B section. What I'm going to do is move that there. I'm going to do another repeat of our A section. It's going to then go back to the A section and then back to the B there. Now, the other thing that I actually forgot that I had is that I also have another sample. I've got actually two more samples from that same song. One's an alternate version of the chorus that we've already used. The other is this outro. Which I'm gonna go ahead and chuck in here now. Picture down the 3 semitones. Go ahead and do the split stems, let it do its thing, and then see what we get. Bass. Cool. So with those, I can then potentially add them in somewhere as well along the way. But before we get to that, I just want to go through and add some variation to the tracks that we already have. Your standard dropping things out at certain moments to add impact. And then see if I can use this. Probably not going to use the bass at all. Cool. Just to add some variation, I think, to these last two, I might actually add that little piano hit. I do want to see if I can also... That's cool. All right, let's see if we can add that in. Cool. I'm really happy with how that's all come together. I'm now going to play around with the performance mode and see if using any of these effects can help sort of build the dynamics of the track now, and or just make certain sections more interesting. Yeah, I think just some subtle use of the reverb, the filter, and the gate will work with this track. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do now, is perform the song in, record it into Reaper, where all my audio's going, and that'll be it. So let's go.